Hello, this is Crafty Christine, and I just wanted to update you where I'm at on my $5 junk journal challenge. I have been working away, even though I haven't been filming. I have been working away on my signatures, and I just wanted to show you like how thick it's gotten. I am at the point where I want to go ahead and sew the signatures in, and I will also, but before I do that, I'm going to show you a few videos of me making some of the ephemera and stuff for the journal. It'll be just a Mod Podge of stuff that I have been working on the past week or so. I apologize for not getting these videos out, but you know, life is happening right now, and it's finally feeling like we're getting into a rhythm, a pattern, and we had really nice weather today, so I was able to stay out here all day and just get to work, and I've had a lot of fun. And so with that, I am going to show you now some of the videos, clips of some of the ephemera I made, and then after that I'm going to show you part of my sewing the signatures in. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you everything or just part of it, so I guess it'll be a surprise for you at the end. Alright, so let's go to the clips. Hello, this is Crafty Christine, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't been in my studio for 2 days, or since Friday. It's Monday afternoon, and so what I was working on Friday off camera was I went through and organized what was left. So these are all the fussy cut items that I have left, and these are the bigger items, and these are all the smalls. And I have partial pages. This is the coffee dyed composition paper that I have left. And this is what took the longest. These were my scraps. And so anything that I had that was narrow, I made this paper ribbon and just continued it. So I'm going to use this to decorate pages and stuff with. I ran out of my purple thread, so I changed it to orange and then purple on the back. And purple's in my bobbin still. So that's what I did. I worked on that. And then on these, what I did is, this folder was crazy with, you know, scraps and stuff. So I got like items together. Like these are actual like cool elements, that picture elements that I can use. Then these are, of course, are the you know, the bigger elements that I can use. Like that could be a tag or a tuck and whatnot. And then this is not necessarily like pretty items, but bigger items, pictures and different things that are like standalone. This is stuff that I can use that has texture. These are my solid colors. These are like organic looking elements that I can use. These are just tinier pictures and stuff. These are strips like of purple and black that had kind of cool stuff on them. This was some text about the book that I thought was interesting. This is like for background stuff. So yeah, so I figured at this point this will help me to finish out the book. These are the full pages that I have left. So I do have some pages left, and I didn't want to like use them all up just yet in case I decide to do something, you know, and I just, you know, I hadn't thought of it yet, so I didn't want to use up all those pages. So, I am going to work on more elements in this book. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and work on a couple things, and I'll share as I go. Okay, so this is something that I made earlier, and I had actually glued it to the page, and then I realized I just didn't like it. I think this is better to be used like in a tuck or a pocket, and so all I'm going to do is just, you know, fix this in the back. And actually, now that I think about it, maybe I will put something decorative. I don't have to use coffee dye paper. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in my scraps. So it feels good to have this stuff organized. I think I'm going to go for one of these. Okay, so make sure I have it upright. So I need to find the right orientation. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And since you can see like where I glued it in at one time, I'm gonna get another piece to go behind it. Maybe, let's see. I kind of like this one. Oh, that looks so cool. All right, so let's see. So I like this, and then I put something on the top. And I think I might have mentioned in the last video that my daughters were sick, and I got it too. All of us did. Yeah, all of us got it. I don't know what it was. I'm still, I mean, I forced myself to come out here today, and you know, usually I don't have to force myself to go to my craft studio, so yeah. And it was killing me. Like yesterday, the last 2 days, you know, I just took it easy. I didn't even come out here because, you know, I just wasn't up to it. Physically, I wasn't up to it. And so yeah, and I kept thinking, oh my goodness, it's so cool outside and I'm in the house, you know. Oh, I know what I'll do. The thing is, I kept this Matthew Mead that keeps showing up right here was bugging me. So I think I'll do it like this. There we go. Alright, I kind of like that. And you know what? I think I'm going to make this into a pocket. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And then all I have to do is glue it down. Okay, so this is how it turned out. I thought that was so cute. I like the organic feeling of this. It almost makes me want to redo the front and match it to this. I'll keep this and redo that. Yes, I think I might do that. If I can find something that works, that is. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I really love this pumpkin. The stem of this pumpkin looks like a bird or something. I don't know, or an owl or something. I don't know. It's just kind of neat. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Of course, I would have to... I can just peel it off. Sorry, vampire. You were voted off. So that was using art glitter glue. And so I guess not many of the glues work well on this duct tape. I wonder if I can take it off without it damaging it too much. I love this. I love the duct tape. It's just, it's not exactly, you know, what I wanted here. So I'm sticking that to my lamp so that way if I need it again, I can reuse it. But I don't think I plan on using all of that duct tape for the journal. I love purple. My throat is getting sore again. Oh. Okay, it'll be fine because I will... Actually, what I might do is put some... I'll just glue another piece of paper there to reinforce it. Yeah, it's fine. This one I'll just throw away. Okay. So let me get, well, actually, no, that's not big enough. Just something that I don't really care for, which is hard because there's a lot of cute stuff in here. Okay, look at this. I'm messing up all my little stacks. I think I'll get a full, one of my full pages because I still have stuff left, or one of these. I wasn't too crazy about this one. Or I like this one, just I couldn't get it to work anywhere. I don't know. I still kind of like the, you know, the contrast of the white and the black. Maybe I can use this. Maybe do this a little bit less. Nope. I think this is just going to cover it totally. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, here we go. And I'll get my I'm sorry. I will get to my ruler. There we go. And so that will help. See, that's kind of cool. I like that. So this will reinforce it. I like that. All right. Actually, I think I'll do this side because kind of tone down that other. So what we had is we had head colds and chest colds, you know, the kind of like changing of the seasons. We had like lots of humidity and stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, we had this, I guess it was a cold front come through, I don't know. And I was not going to talk about weather, and here I am talking about weather again. But the weather does affect me with my, I can feel it in my bones. I do have arthritis, not too bad. I've always had inflammation in my knuckles. And, oh, that's so cute. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't want to add anything to it. So, with the changing of the weather, it affects me, my fibromyalgia kind of goes haywire too. So I was dealing with, you know, that kind of thing too, plus a cold. Sometimes the cold is worse. All right, I like that. So I'm going to get my distressing, and oh, I just love the fresh air. It feels so awesome. I'm just so glad I pushed myself to come out here. But it is making my throat hurt. Oh, I love this. Just love the organicness of this. Oh no, no, I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna leave this. You know, this is it's my own personal journal, so I know the styles don't go, but you know what? I'll remember, you know, how I changed it and stuff, so that'll be fun. And I love this. Excuse me. Okay, so I was thinking about using some of this right here. I don't know if I like that. I think okay, I'm not going to use it here because I think it looks good exactly the way it is. I'm going to use this for the plain papers and stuff. Alright, so what I'll do is I will look for a place that needs a tuck spot or something in a tuck spot, so I'll put that in there. Okay, so I went through the book and I think I'm going to use this right here. This was a little craft bag or gift bag that was on a page, so I had used the bottom for something else. I'm going to fix this real quick. Alright, and it should go right in here. Yeah, I like how that looks and feels, and I think it's strong enough to hold. Alright, so I'm going to move on and decorate something else. Okay, so what I'm doing now, this is the collage page I did like a week or so ago, and this was a full page, and what I did is I cut it down to where it'll fit in the secret pocket that I made on this page, and you'll see that it only sticks out just a tad, which is what I want. And what I'm going to do is make this into an envelope and then stick some coffee dye composition paper in here so that it will so we can hide something else in there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and sew around this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed around it. Look how much thread I had left. Oh, I'm so happy. I had just enough. Oh, that looks so cool. So a thing that I started doing is I'm keeping all the spools of the thread and all of the lids from my glue, and I'm just starting a collection of those to see, you know, just to see how much I use like in a year. I thought that would be cool. So I just throw them in my drawer in my desk, and I guess I'll get a I'll get something, get like a glass jar, so it'll be the empty thread spools and the red beacon lids. And I already have 4 of these already, and I'm about to have one more because this one is almost empty. All right, so let's I feel crowded. Let's see here. Let me only get this one. Yeah, I like how that looks. All right, so I think this is fine. I'm going to glue this through here. All right, and let's find something decorative to put through here. I like that, but I don't want anything too bulky because it is going into a little pocket. So I just love that I organized this. It took quite a while to get it all organized, but it's so worth it now. I just need to make sure that I keep all my bundles, you know, where they're supposed to be. Kind of like the chalk. That's kind of cool. So you don't need a tear ruler. You can just use your fingers. Okay, I like that. And also another sad thing, our cat that is, she's 19 or 20 years old. We got her from the animal shelter in 2006, and she was 6 years old then. And that was the year my 13-year-old was born. So that means she was, I guess she was a millennial cat, 2000. Yeah, the year 2000. And yeah, so she was I don't know if I had talked about this already, but she's a Hurricane Katrina cat. So she was rescued from a hoarder's house in Slidell, Louisiana. And so what they did is, you know, they had so many animals that were stranded and strays, you know, from Hurricane Katrina. And she was one of them. And she, like I said, she's 19 years old. She's not doing very well right now. She had a little episode last night where our dog scared her. And it scared her so bad that, you know, because she's like partially blind and she can't hear well, and the dog snuck up on her, and she cannot walk anymore, and she was like flailing around. I think she hurt herself. The dog didn't hurt her, the dog scared her, but she ended up hurting herself. And so she is unable to walk now, and it's just so sad. But she's eating, she's drinking water, she's eliminating, so she's doing everything. So I'm, you know, we haven't taken her in yet, because I know when I take her in that they're just gonna say, you know, we're gonna have to put her to sleep. And I'm just not there yet. And this morning I woke up, I went and checked on her, and she stayed in my daughter's room. I was so worried that, you know, my daughter's gonna wake up and something had happened to her overnight, but actually she was doing fine. I went to check on her this morning, and we keep her in a laundry basket, and I carried her downstairs in her laundry basket, and she was just sitting up. You know, she can move her legs and everything. She can move her legs and stuff, and she just doesn't have the strength, I guess, because, you know, she's nearing the end, and I know it. And so I'm just keeping my eye on her, and if I ever feel like she is, you know, in pain or whatever, then yeah, I'll make a call to the veterinarian, and we will have to put her to sleep. So so not only, you know, have we been dealing with sickness, you know, this came last night, and I knew it was coming. Still, it hurts, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up on here, but, you know, it's just what I'm going through right now. And so I'm just letting you guys know what's going on, and I'll update you, you know, keep you posted, you know, how she's doing and stuff. But right now she's doing okay, and we're just nursing her. And I think I'm going to end this right here. And I think I have enough for one video. And I'm so sorry that I ended up on this note. But, you know, that's just what's going through my mind right now. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. She lived 20 years, and almost 20 years. We have never had a cat that lasted so long, and I don't want her to be in pain, and, you know, so that's what I'm watching out for. And if I ever, you know, notice she is, then we'll have to make the call. And alright, so like I said, I'm sorry I brought this up, but it's just what's going on in my life right now. I actually am almost done with this. I'm going to work more on it, and I will Yeah, I think I'm just going to end it here.